When Michelle first disappeared, we learned that she was 18 years old. Nobody really had any idea what might have happened to her.
I just felt like that she was just gonna, magically come back and be like, oh, I was staying with a friend, or I just had to get away from Leo, or whatever, and things were just gonna be normal again. And a few days after that, it's just, you realized, oh my God, dude, like they really can't find her.
At this point, Michelle has been missing for 3 days.
It's really slow, painstaking search. Leo and his family and friends, they get up at the crack of dawn, and basically what they do is they start where the Mazda was found on Interstate 4, and they decide they're gonna break up at this point. Leo's father takes the area closest to I-4. Leo and Michelle's best friend go further down State Road 33.
And it just hits me. We're looking for Michelle in the ditch. What do we expect to find?
You were looking for her body.
I was looking for her body. By that point, I didn't feel like whatever was happening was good.
And then it's getting close to noon, and Leo sees a sheriff's car speed right by, and then another sheriff's car, lights flashing, and they start following the path of that second squad car. And Leo, he keeps going faster and faster till he gets to the spot.
He jumps out of the driver's seat and starts running towards the crowd where the police were.
Saw my dad coming out of the tree line with his hands in his face.
And you knew?
And I knew. And I knew. He kept telling me she's gone. And I'm in denial. What do you mean she's gone?
It turns out that Leo's father was the one that located the body first.
He finds Michelle's body back in a canal a little bit off of State Road 33.
Michelle was found floating face down, still wearing her uniform from Tom's Restaurant. She's got a long piece of plywood that's resting on her back, partially covering her.
I don't know exactly what I felt, but it was beyond despair.
There's actually a picture of you near where she was found.
That man right there is totally lost right there. I was so angry at God in that moment. I ripped my shirt off. I punched the tree, punched the ground. I was pulling grass out of the ground. And I cursed God.
And they found out that Michelle has been stabbed 26 times.
My dad couldn't even talk, and my mom told me, they found her, and so, that was a really dark day.
It was horrible. I was like, I was just, ugh.
The following day after Michelle's body was found, you see a newspaper story, but it's not front page or anything. It didn't have a suspect. It was just a case under investigation.
I was really confused about the whole thing. And I'm like, who on planet Earth would want to hurt this girl?
When you look at the body of Michelle Schofield, she was not sexually assaulted. Robbery seems unlikely because she still has rings on her fingers that were not taken.
This was a crime of emotion, of violence. This wasn't just, I'm going to kill you, stab and walk off, or even two. 26 stabs, 3 of which were in the back.
Certainly, one reasonable interpretation of that is that this was somebody that was very angry with her. You're going to start looking at people that are close to her in her life.
Your father, Leo Sr., told people that he had a premonition or an inner force that led him to the discovery, ultimately, of Michelle's body. Tell me about that.
Yeah, that's true.
The defendant's dad receives a message from God, some kind of an epiphany as to where he ought to look. And sure enough, guess what? He goes virtually straight to the body.
And I think there was a lot of question about how was he able to just walk to that if he and his son were not involved in her death.
It was part of a methodical search that had been broken up from I-4 and then turning down, trying to retrace the route.
Police thought it was suspicious.
Well, and police would think that's suspicious, but the way he explained it to me was he wasn't trying to say that, you know, God drove the car or anything, that he just felt like God helped him, you know, having strength.
Leo's father denied having anything to do with Michelle's murder. When police speak with Michelle's neighbors and friends, they find red flags about Leo.
Leo had a very jealous streak when it came to Michelle.
They were all painting a very similar story, that Michelle and Leo had a volatile relationship.
He said, "Shut up, I hate you, I'll kill you, you bitch." And I couldn't believe that she was gonna let somebody do that to her.
Hi everyone, George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.